Hello, I'm going to do a full story generation using some very simple prompts to show you the power of Story Machine. I'm going to do the story of Romeo and Juliet, although I'm going to be doing it in a West Side Story manner, where we're going to set it in a different place and time and have it run through what the story of Romeo and Juliet would have looked like. We're going to do 1920s gangster Chicago with all characters being anthropomorphic cats. We're going to do the 3D animation style, and we're going to do it in portrait. We're going to start out just by generating the assets so that we can make sure all the characters we care about are generated. Especially when doing a very loosely defined scene like this. Oh, it's giving them different names too. That works for me. Wow, that is a big cat. All right, we're getting a speakeasy. I'm going to remove this against a neutral studio portrait background. Regenerate that. Police station. Sure. We'll do car. It's better to have the references be simple names. This can be gun, alley, warehouse. That all works. Piano. All right. I think I'm okay with that as the speakeasy. So this is our Romeo. This is our Juliet. And I'm not sure who this character is. But clearly, we'll be needing more characters. I'm going to come back to the Story tab. And I'm going to say, generate all the characters from Romeo and Juliet as cats. And we're going to do this again. This will be purely additive. And so we will want to delete the duplications out of the story. But it gives you a good idea of how we can go about generating these. So yes, we're getting Mercutio, Tybalt, the Capulet Mansion. We don't care about the mansion. Montague's bar. I will leave the bar once that comes in. But we'll call it just bar. My guess is this was meant to be Mercutio. The rival gang leader, yes. I like the other one better. What do I think? I definitely like the other Romeo better. We'll go with the other one. And here we want any mention of friar, any mention of nurse. So we're getting a lot more of the characters that we asked for. That is a terrible sword. We're not going to allow that sword to exist. All right, there are going to be some missing characters, such as the father character, but we're not going to worry too much about that. I think from here we can continue and go on to the story aspects in the shots. You can generate the videos automatically if you want to, and for this demonstration, we will allow that to happen. I'll hit the Generate Story in this tab, and it'll jump me over to the Shots tab. The shots will be generating in the background, and we'll soon have 10 shots as placeholders. There they are. They are marked as generating, and right now they're generating the text descriptions of the images. As these text descriptions come in, it'll start generating those images. As the images come in, it'll automatically switch to generating the videos. This will be using whatever preferred image and video generation platform you have selected in the settings. There we go. We can see the images coming in. We can take a closer look at any of these. And I'm pretty happy that it got the cat characters as the people instead of people characters as people. This one is a little strange, but just for the sake of of showing how the platform works, we can skip along. This can be edited out because we're just waiting on the videos to generate. Now we have the videos generated. We can click over to the editor. The editor will give us the whole timeline, and we can then mess with how these clips appear, how long each one is, where they are in the order of things. And once we are happy with how all this has turned out, we can click over to the Final tab, and we can export the video. This will combine all the video and audio from the editor into one single file. And again, we can edit this part out while it's exporting. Once you have the exported video, you can play through the whole thing. And you can also upscale it and download it. And that completes the how to use the automation in Story Machine. We will soon be adding in the ability to do audio as well on the automatic generation.